it just becomes a whole conversation. I don't know. If I could edit, I would edit this part out. But I practiced good self-care, and I walked out. And I actually bought that poster. I left class and I bought that poster. But the good news is I was able to swap it out for another writing class. It's not going to be like creative writing, which is what I would like, but it is going to be about reading poetry, so that's cool. Plus the professor seems cool, like is one of the literature professors, so someone in my own realm, you know, and maybe I just won't take a feminist class here or take a women's studies class for a while. I don't know. So that event, like that kind of snowballed and triggered into other events this week, because after that and after buying this poster, I went to the clinic on campus and I made an appointment with a psychiatrist. And I had a Zoom appointment with a psychiatrist like a couple days ago. And they basically just said I had PTSD, which I already knew. So, yeah. So I thought that I would just, I do have my Zoom poetry meeting that I have every Sunday night, and it's pretty soon. But I did want to take a couple minutes to just kind of like talk about it, because it sucks and my brain doesn't feel good, and ever since a couple days ago, like I just haven't been feeling well mentally. That's why I was like, let me go to the beach and do my makeup and stuff, because like in a way to cheer myself up, because I've just been feeling really shitty when it comes to thinking about my brain and stuff, you know. It's like I was talking to a friend about it, and the friend was like, did they tell you like to take something for it? And that's the thing, like you can't really take anything for it. It's not like if you're born with schizophrenia, there is a pill for that, and it can help you. And if you take it, you won't even have problems dealing with the schizophrenia in your life. You know, like you could just live a quote-unquote normal life. And when it comes to PTSD, it's not like simple like that, you know. I wasn't born with this disorder. I got it because of several different events in my life that traumatized me, and that's just the way that my body processed the trauma, right? So, you know, I read online that there's stuff that you can do, like there's types of therapies that can help trauma, like I think it's called brain spotting and stuff like that. However, I don't think that that's like mainstream. I'm gonna talk to the people about it, but I don't know if that's something they do, or if insurance will cover that, or I always thought, you know, that was like a rich person thing, but maybe I would be able to do that. I would like to do that, you know, anything to help me cope, because right now it's just like, it's like really fucking hard for me. And I think it's because I'm in a safe space, because when I was talking to the doctor, I was like, you know, I have not felt safe for a really, really long time. And this is the first place that I've been where I feel safe. So that's sad and whatever, but that's true. Well, it's not like, because when I was renting a room in Oakland, it was just a room, you know. I guess technically I was safe there, but before that I lived with my father, and he was really abusive to me. And then before that I lived with my son's father, and he was also very abusive to me. And then before that I lived with my dad, with my father again, you know. And I felt like, well, you know when people say when you leave an abuser and then you get back with them, it's like worse because they take it out on you that you had left them. I feel like that's how it was when I moved back to California after I had left my son's father and I moved back in with my dad. I think that he maybe took it out on me of me leaving or something, and he just made it so much worse. And so like whatever I have to do in my life, and I think maybe this probably has something to do with me being upset with the professor about her saying, about how prostitution is like never the woman's choice and it's all about victimhood and stuff. Like I will do whatever I have to do to not ever see my father again. If I have to get down on my knees and whatever, like I God forbid never want to do that. But I'm just saying I'll do whatever it takes to not go back there because it was just a really bad situation. So, yeah, now that I'm in a safe space, I'm just processing all these feelings and events and stuff that happened to me as a child. I'm processing it now, and it's hard. Like, I could go boom, 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 boom. Like, I could just tell you, like, all the traumatic stuff that happened to me, and then people would just sit back and be like, oh, wow. And I'm like, should I? Should I just do that in the video? Should I just talk about, like, all the traumatic stuff that happened? Should I do that? Let me check the time really fast. Oh, I can't. Shit. Okay. But then it's like, I'm not sure if I want to, because I don't want anyone to judge me for what I've been through, and I feel so alone, and I think that's another, like, a symptom of PTSD or something, where you, like, isolate yourself, but it's like, I also just moved somewhere new, but it's like, I don't have a group of friends. I don't have a family, really. My son is, I and my family with my son, but I'm just saying, like, most people, like, they have a family. On Christmas, they go over to their family's house, see their cousins and stuff. They have their group of friends from childhood. Then they have their friend group from adulthood. And I think that my self-worth has been so damaged from all the guys, and it makes me sad. Like, I feel like I want to cry right now. And I don't want to sound like I'm a second wave feminist. Sometimes I really do feel like I hate men. Like, I'm so uncomfortable with everything that men have done to me. Whether it have been essayed or M-worded or R-worded or physically abused or mentally abused or emotionally abused or I guess that's like everything, right? I don't know. But yeah. And it's people in my life that were supposed to be good to me, like a father, right? Or a cousin, right? Or a husband, right? Or a best friend, right? So, I don't know. And then, I don't know. What do I do? Because it's so heavy to carry. That's why I'm seeing a doctor now. I just give the doctor the trauma, right? I just let the doctor hold on to it and carry it for a while because they're equipped to. They went to school for that, and they know not to carry it internally, like how I've been for years. I'm gonna get better. I've got almost all ties with the Bay Area. I'm not going back there. And I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do to fix, or not even fix, because that makes me sound like I'm broken. I'm not broken, but I want to figure out how I can help my brain, you know, because no one deserves to feel like this, you know, and I just, me as I am now, I wish I could go back in time and save myself and my past from all of this garbage, all of this trauma, you know. But everything happens for a reason. Maybe I went through it so that I can help people. I want to share my story. I want to start making videos and talking about it. And I know I said that before, but I really mean it. It's getting dark now, and I don't have a ring light. And I know, like, not a lot of people are going to watch this, and not a lot of people are going to end up at the end of this video, but it doesn't even matter. It helps me talk about it. So have a good night. Be nice to people, because you never know what people are going through. Don't you hate it when you're in public and someone's like rude as fuck to you? Don't be that person. Alright. Well, I promise it's going to be sooner than 2 weeks in my next video. Bye.